when we were kids, we had all these dreams of things we wanted to do and this vision of how we wanted to impact the world and just help people and do amazing things on this planet. And then slowly over time, society, even parents, they start to kind of, I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for, but because of their fear of maybe you failing and then being sad and feeling bad and all that kind of stuff, and because of their own fears and their way of seeing the world and trying to protect you from pain and from all these crazy emotions that we'll go through in life inevitably, those dreams start to fade away. Those dreams start to become more realistic, which is BS in my opinion. And we kind of push that to the side. Okay, I'll just do a regular career, something that is more whatever, more sustainable, more doable, more whatever, safer, right? And we kind of forget about those dreams. Eventually then in life, we might go to school, start that career that we planned after our dreams kind of faded away. And we realize, like, fuck, I'm not happy. Shit. Is this what life is about? Just making money and a job that I'm not enjoying, but just to make money so that I can pay the bills and have a nice car and have nice clothes and maybe a nice house. Is this what life is about? Shit. And we go through that. And that's a necessary and a beneficial part of the path, in my opinion and experience. And then we might start to dream again. But now all those fears and all that conditioning that we picked up as we were growing up, there's nothing wrong. All of us have that. All of us go through conditioning. But now the same fears and the same things come up. And we're like, is that even doable? Is that too crazy? Is that too unrealistic? And here's what I invite you to do. Consider this, because I really like this phrase. I'm not a huge fan of Tony Robbins, but I saw this quote and I really like that. Because he said, impossible is not a fact, it's an opinion. Impossible is not a fact, it's an opinion. I believe that to be true, because at some point it seemed fucking crazy and impossible to bend metal into some weird kind of shape, like metal, one of the heaviest things maybe that you could find, bend it and just send it across the ocean from one continent to the other, filled with people inside, and get those people safely to that other continent across the planet for hours and hours and hours, be all the way up there, flying people from one. Like at that point, that seemed ridiculously impossible, right? At one point, it seemed ridiculous to think that with a little metal thing, small metal thing, I could actually press some buttons, put that on my ear, and talk to someone, same thing, across the planet or across the street or across the country. That didn't make any fucking sense a long time ago. Or the fact that I'm looking into a tiny little thing and talking, and this will reach people all over the world. That didn't make any sense. So the most revolutionary ideas and some of the most beneficial ideas and some of the most life-changing things at some point seemed impossible. But I do like the idea of coming from that place. Impossible is an opinion. It's not a fact. And I know, like I said, the conditioning is still there. It's not easy. You might need to do some work, some inner work, some whatever, some exploration to challenge those beliefs that we picked up along our journey through our childhood. Challenge those beliefs that you don't have what it takes, you're not ready, you're not good enough, that you're gonna disappoint your parents, that you're gonna be embarrassed if you fail. If you fail, which is just a learning process, a part of the learning journey as we try new things. Challenge those beliefs, kind of like with the Byron Katie approach. And I like that question, like, is it really true? Like, if this doesn't work, I'm a failure. Is that really true? The most successful people that we know have failed so many times. Do some research. The people that you look up to, see how many ideas failed. How many of their ideas failed? And you might be surprised that more ideas failed than actually worked. So you might as well start failing now. You might as well start failing today. What is it that you're dreaming of? What is it that you think about all the time? What is it you're obsessed about and you want to do? What's your passion? What is it? What is it that if you had to do it for free, you would? Start there. Sometimes we obsess about, am I going to be able to make money? Am I going to be able to put food on my plate if I do my passion? Just start on the side. There's so many ways I could take this video, because I know there's many questions, ideas, concerns, and things that we think about when we think about life purpose. But start. I like the phrase, start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can. You don't need to see the whole picture and how it's gonna just take the first step, right? A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Sometimes trying to visualize the whole process and the whole picture is one way that we actually kind of use as procrastination. And I know that can be a little tough to digest sometimes, and I'm not trying to be harsh, I'm not trying to trigger people, but I've seen that in my own journey, that sometimes planning too much is a way of procrastinating. So what can you start with today or tomorrow? Do you want to start a YouTube channel? Do you want to start whatever kind of business? Do you want to start a podcast? Do you want to start writing your book? You want to start doing workshop seminars? Do you want to just, I don't know, start a nonprofit and a cause that really touches your heart, a cause that will make you so happy and reward you at such a deep level that if you helped with that cause, you know that you'll be so proud of yourself for doing that. Don't wait years and years and decades to then look back and regret the fact of not starting today. That's it. I hope it helps. If it did, please let me know. Thumbs up or something. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Thank you.